So if you've never photo captured an inside of a garbage can, then you don't know what skeletons in closets. This was a song that was on TV. There's like only a handful of them. Skeletons in Closets by Eminem was actually on it, and so I was at my friend's house and that got played. I'm like, this is pretty interesting because the title. But it's no different than having dirt swept under your rug. And I'm not allotted a lot of airtime because my storage is minimal. And I'm just so happy at this point because I don't have to fish for Wi-Fi. When you're doing a video, you don't need Wi-Fi because you find that after in a video to put it on the net. And people love when you say their name on a video. It's just that there's very few people who watch mine, so that if you're saying a name, it's probably not going to align with the person watching it. No, not at the least bit. But in all seriousness, is that trees are like tendons, because when they split, you can actually make clones if you like have one split and you cut its branch. But if you wait on it too long with that clone, which is a split branch that you cut, it's not going to be able to make a clone because the endings of it have gone awry. But as far as what a tendon is, if your tendon split and then you're trying to have it surgically attached to the other end of a tendon that it broke from, it says 5 to 10 days. Now, given a holiday that no doctors work on the 4th of July, that's a throwaway. And then you want, like, it's like an apple when you pick one, and then you want an apple right after it's been picked. There's a guy who said he wants a fish the same day that it's been caught out of the water, and if it isn't, then he doesn't want it. You can tell the difference. And with these apples, the same way, once it's picked off that stem, it starts the time where it's just within death and dying. And when addressing this, there's nothing to glorify in it. It's just the healing from it is one way to look at an avenue. And in consumerism, healing goes hand in hand. But in all seriousness, when it comes to what you have to get first a referral and then an eval, that's probably a day 1, day 2, the holiday, day 3. Now we're looking to what a 5 to 10 business days is minus 3 off rip. And that is not a good statistic, especially when we're talking about what's eternal. Eternal means internally you're going to be stuck with this until the end of the roadmap. And where is point B? Well, it's when you succumb to something. And just the other day, I was so happy that I was bragging that, look at my blood clotted. And after 2020, you don't want to be proud of your blood clotting for nefarious reasons. But if you have a giant gash and you don't bleed out everywhere except for a little bit on a rug, you might want to brag to a nurse that, look at my blood is already clotted.